Hi there, Leo, and welcome to your very last full moon of the decade reading. Welcome, welcome. My name is Gloria. This is my co-host, Baby, who likes to pop in from time to time and chime in with some snoring for good vibrations, or she likes the attention. Um, and this is Coach Glow Tarot. If this reading resonates with you, please like, share, and subscribe, and leave your comments. You can also follow me on Instagram at CoachGlow_25. All right, let's get your reading on and poppin'. God, what are the messages that you have for the sign of Leo for December 12th, 2019? God, what are your messages for the sign of Leo for December 12th, 2019? What are your messages for the sign of Leo, December 12th, 2019? Please give me the clear, accurate messages for the sign of Leo, December 12th, 2019. Clear, accurate messages for the sign of Leo, December 12th, 2019. Clear, accurate messages for the sign of Leo, December 12th, 2019. Alrighty, first you've got the Hangman, waiting, perspective. While I was doing that, I had to get your card out of my mind. I had to undo your card from my mind, the strength card with the lion on it, for some reason. And I was envisioning a white light, a white pure light coming through my body. But this time when I envisioned it, it went through my body, around my heart, really, really fast, and then out really fast through the cards. Just very energy-like. Almost like, and it popped out kind of like how the light is popping out, coming out of this hangman's head, just shooting out. Maybe that could be something significant for you. So you've got the hangman here, Pisces energy, perspective, and waiting. The world. This is something coming full circle. This is the bigger picture for me. This is also a cycle coming to completion. Maybe you're waiting on an outcome of something. Maybe you're waiting for something to be over. Waiting on something to be over. Maybe you're waiting on something to come full circle. Maybe you're looking at the bigger picture differently. Then you've got the Lovers. This card is about love or decisions. Maybe you're making a decision about love. Maybe you're making a decision about something you love. Maybe you're seeing, maybe you're, the Hangman, the World, and the Lovers. 3 major arcana. For some reason, they all make me happy. That one's upside down, that one's right side up, and then the Lovers have 2 people and God watching over it. Maybe you're waiting to see what God does with the person that you love. Maybe you're waiting to see what God decides. And then here you have the Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands. I don't know why this makes me think of you. Maybe because it's a fiery card. Maybe it is you. I don't know. Queen of Wands. A creative woman. Maybe you're taking a creative stance on something that you love. Maybe you're taking a creative look at something that you love. And then you've got the Four of Swords. This is a card about rest. Resting with your thoughts. This is what I say. It's a timeout card. Taking a timeout. Taking a timeout. Taking a timeout. You've got the Five of Cups. Because you're sad. Because you're sad. There's some emotional unfulfillment here. You are feeling unfulfilled emotionally. Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups. Because you know the Queen of Cups is an intuitive person. Maybe you know that you've been looking at love the wrong way. Or not you feel, because intuition is not exactly a feeling. She's looking for attention. She's on the couch over there, just barking for no reason. Anyways, she better not start. Back to your reading. Your intuition is telling you that this thing that you love so much isn't very emotionally fulfilling. And here you've got the 5 of Swords. Man. Maybe this thing that you love so much is bringing a lot of loss and emotional unfulfillment to your life. See that guy with the 3 swords. There, he's looking back at the people. Got some sort of smirk on his face. Like he doesn't care. Like it's almost evil. Maybe you know that this thing that you love so much is taking from you, but it doesn't care because in your eyes you've got, okay, so the Hangman is telling me that you've got the rose-colored glasses on. And you're over here with the Queen of Wands, you're trying to be like creative and like trying to look at it like in different ways, but when you lay your head down at night and you lay your head down at night and you stop and you really think about what's really going on. Your intuition is just telling you, is showing you that this love here, even though you want it so bad, even though you want it to be a part of the bigger picture, it's just emotionally unfulfilling. And that this person or thing knows that it's taking away from you. And your intuition is telling you that this thing that you love so much is taking away from you. You don't want to see that. There's something that has to come to an end here. There's something that has to come to completion, or you're going to get wrapped up in that circle. You're just going to continue to keep going in that circle and over and over and over again. Because you want to see, because you want what you think you want. You don't want to see it because you don't want to see that this love is not love. No matter which way you turn it, which way you see it, it's just, this isn't love. And your intuition is trying to tell you to take those rose-colored glasses off. You don't want to see that this love that you have for something or someone has to come to an end, and that you're just going around in circles, hurting yourself. I'm so sorry to say. It's almost like you're doing it to you. You're not. The way you see it, it's got to fit in there somehow, and you just keep going around in circles with it. And then you've got the Seven of Swords there. Oh, I'm sorry, the Six of Swords. And that was the Five of Swords. That was conflict. And this is a Six of Swords. And this one is, you've got to leave that behind. It's like this person is blatantly doing it in your face with no remorse. Look at it. That person does not care. Your intuition is telling you that you need to leave that behind and move to calmer waters. Because it is unfulfilling. And it's too much. Sometimes it's too hot. Or there's no getting around it. No, you can't really be creative. You know, the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over and over again and expecting a different outcome. When you finally lay your head down at night and rest with your thoughts, or just take a step back and this is what your intuition is telling you. This is what your intuition is telling you. The truth about this. This is what your intuition wants you to do. And it's progressing there. You went from the Four of Swords to the Five of Swords to the Six of Swords. And it's like, it's time to move on. If you don't change your perspective with the Hangman, the world is just going to send you on that loop again if you do not put an end to. She's making a mess over there. Let's see here. At the bottom of the deck, you've got the Queen of Pentacles. I feel like you've got a lot to give. A lot to give. Your intuition is telling you can't keep giving to this situation because it's not going to give back, or it's not going to give you anything differently. You've got a lot to offer. But this situation that you keep giving to, if you keep on giving to this, nothing different is going to come out of it. You're just going to get more sadness, more sneaky behavior. You need to make up your mind about this love and bring it to a completion. or you're gonna just go right back around in that circle again and end up in the same exact place. That pride, man. Oh, maybe that's why I kept seeing like your card. And it's the pride of the Leo. That Leo pride, not wanting to give up on it. That's alright. I mean, you know what's gonna happen. And your intuition keeps telling you. And you got a lot to offer. I mean, look at all these queen cards. You're that bitch. You got a lot to offer. And you've got a lot of nurturing energy. You've got a lot of love to give. You're a great person. But you're feeding into things that aren't feeding back into you, and in fact are taking advantage of you and your love and all the stuff that you have to offer. This person does not appreciate you. That person does not appreciate you. And I don't see any kings here. There's nobody here that's working with you. It's just you on your own and how you see this situation and what you're not seeing, but what you know. If that makes any sense. Hopefully you use that pride and ego and pour it into yourself. And realize who the fuck you are. Realize who the fuck you are and what you have to offer. It's like you don't see this. You don't see this. Wake up. Wake up. Anywho, I'm gonna leave that right there. Hopefully, good luck.